Hi, go ahead and put your name here, Tyga. Yeah, yeah, I've definitely changed a bit, huh? I hope you like my new appearance. A little, yeah. Yeah, I finally got my model earlier. Well, I was gonna say earlier this month, but it was the beginning of October. I'll go ahead and turn this music off for now. And also, let me go ahead and put your name here. But yeah, you like it? I'm glad. I'm glad you do. I really enjoy it myself. I'm so happy with it. I think the artist did an amazing job. Mio, her name is. Absolutely just... Oh. I can't even, like, begin to say how much I love this model. It's so... cool. But yeah, it's good to see you, Tyga, and your hair sounds really cool. I like a nice dark shade of purple like that. Sounds really badass. You have new emotes? Hell yeah. Sounds cool. I'll have to check them out next time I catch you live. Oh, there they are. Oh, so cute. Oh, those are adorable. Did you draw those, or did somebody else? Either way, super duper cute. I love I love fire. The just the emotes with the fire. I think that's like a staple when it comes to like VTuber emotes. Well, I think I have the music in the game muted. Let me there we go. But yeah, I really like those. Those are really, really cute. They suit you. I got bases for free. Oh, okay. Very nice. You did an amazing job. I honestly couldn't even tell that they're from a base. You're very, very welcome. Congrats on having a full roster of emotes. Really good ones, too. You know, you got, like I said, you got your staples. You got the head pad, you got the fire, the glow sticks, comfy blankies. Just really, really cute. I really do like them. I think you did a nice job. Okay, so we're back to play Rise of the Jirugumo. I think I pronounce Jirugumo a different time every single time I say it. But the thing is, this is Rise of the Jirugumo 3, which is even harder than it was last week. In Rise of the Jirugumo 2, they made it so that the enemies you fight have all their attacks are unblockable. So now, not only are all their attacks unblockable, but if they land a hit on you, they inflict corruption. Which, in this game, corruption makes it so that there's a big, wide area, a visible circle around your character's feet. And if any of your allies go in that circle, they start taking damage. So basically, it's just you smell so bad that they can't take it. They have to stand out of smelling proximity. So... basically, I'm not expecting any wins this stream. We're just gonna whichever match causes the least amount of suffering. We'll just say that was the win for the stream. You're streaming later if I can find a place. Oh, sweet, awesome. Heck yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. I got your notifs on, so I should notice. Yeah, I'd love to catch your stream. It's been a while. And we could figure out something. We could figure out like a collab to do sometime too, if you'd like. It was really fun going through Dying Light with you. You know, maybe we could do. Oh yeah, we could do some Repo sometime. That'd be a lot of fun. I haven't played Repo in ages. I've missed it. New Repo update. Yeah. That came out, didn't it? I think it did. Isn't there like a new monster now? Yeah, we could definitely figure something out. I was just typing that as you mentioned it. Hey, great minds and all that. You know what I mean? We're on the same page, it sounds like. But yeah, I would love to, man. I love Repo. That game is a lot of fun. Oh, there's loads of new monsters. It's not... Oh, no. Yeah, isn't there, like, one that's, like, it's like a puppy or something that you have to pet, and if you don't pet it for too long, it's basically like the duck, except you have to interact with it. And like if you don't pet it, it becomes like a big monster or something. So you, like you're good. Like each group has to have like a player on petting duty. We gonna die. We sure are. We're gonna get. Let's see. We're gonna get lasered. We're gonna get crushed. We're gonna get kicked. We're gonna get upscreamed. We're gonna we're gonna get killed by a dog that we didn't pet enough. There's also a tick that pukes on you. Ugh. As if there wasn't already enough puking monsters in that game, man. That one little flying around guy that like jumps into your mouth or whatever. That guy is. I think we had I think we had enough puke, but all right, hey, more puke representation for the gamers. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds stressful, in a good way. Yeah, we'll definitely have to figure something out. I would absolutely love to do that. Wow. I noticed the matchmaking's taking a while. I think the difficulty spike might have deterred some players. But we'll just have to wait for it though, because you cannot. Oh, there we go. Game found. I was gonna say you cannot rely on bots for this game mode. Oh my god, you like not even on like the easiest version, Rise of the Gerumo 1. Even then, because the bots just don't strategize. Hall of Fame Obey failed to join the session. Damn. Damn. Hall of Fame, but not in the Hall of Stable Internet Connection. Peacemaker joined the session. Great. So yeah, we'll just do a couple of hours of this game mode, I'm thinking. Also, later on, at 7 p.m. my time, which, for reference right now, it's 12 noon. At 7 p.m. my time, we're going to be watching Escape from New York in my Discord server. Which should be a grand old time, I think. I watched that movie when I was younger. Like, really young, because my parents had it on, but then, I didn't, really grasp much of it, because I was a child, you know. I'll just put a link there in case anybody wants to join. I've got a role specifically for getting pinged for watch party notifications. But yeah, that'll be in, about 7 hours from now. Okay, so we've got pretty hardy team here. We've got 2 tanks, the Shugoki and the Black Prior. You've got me as the Vanguard, which Vanguards are basically just super adaptable. And then, who was the last one? Yeah, Centurion, who's a good hybrid. Very scrappy little hybrid, that dude. So yeah, this is a very hardy team. I feel like if I'm not gonna even, like without going into, like, because obviously I don't know these guys' skill level, they're randos, but it's like, judging by the characters we are alone, I feel like we stand a decent chance. No squishy assassins. I really wish they would do more game modes like this, man. More PvE type stuff. I just think that stuff's neat. Alright. It's go time. Alright. So, the 2 tanks... Ideally, the 2 tanks will push, you know, and then me and the Centurion will, Oh. will hopefully protect our guy Yoshiro here. Because if he dies, we lose. If all 4 of us die, we also lose. Oops, sorry, mate. Sorry. I always feel so bad for accidentally hitting my teammates, but then I remember, but they fucking hit me constantly too. Yep, see, there's the corruption. And big boy is not gonna let. Yep, okay. I'm starting to rethink what I said about this team looking good. Because if you get corrupted, you're supposed to run over to Yoshiro and he heals your soul. As well as your body. Besides, it's kind of just like, you know, if you get the corruption, you should back off because it's like, well, you don't want to hurt your teammates. But a lot of people that play this game don't really take teammates into consideration. See, that's how you do it. And honestly, I think it's a good thing because the corruption will keep funneling players over to Yoshiro, which means that there's not going to be very many times where Yoshiro is all by himself and vulnerable to damage. Oh my god, Black Prior, are you serious? Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe this team ain't going to be so great. How did you not kill this guy? Like 100 times already. Old Papa Dirt had to come up and wipe out the mess. Don't worry, I've got plenty of paper towels. I've got that corruption stuff too. How about that? Yeah, you hate it. You hate it. Oh, someone left the game because they're bad. Oh boy. I really got a feeling like that's gonna be a constant today. Oh, John Walker joined the session. Let's go. Let's see, who's the one that left? The Black Prior. Oh man. Man, and they had that special skin and everything that cost like 25,000 steel. That's a lot of steel. It just goes to show, man, when you're playing games that have like skins and stuff, the expensive skins aren't always indicators of someone that's good at the game. Unfortunately. Not to say I'm exactly super good at this game either, but, you know. The Black Prior bot doesn't know what to do about that corruption. And the Shugoki, not a bot, also doesn't seem to know what to do about the corruption. And now he's gonna spam the revive thing. It's like, bro, do you not see that I'm fighting like 100 possessed samurais at this moment? My ass getting corrupted, thrown on the ground. And brother's like, heal me. Dirt Senpai, heal me. No. You made your bed, and now you lay in it. And that bed is the cold hard soil. Ouch. Stop embarrassing me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last, like, escalation of this game mode. I think after this week is when they're gonna, that the actual event is gonna be over. Ah! Okay, John Walker's here. John Walker immediately left the session. What the fuck? Come on, John! Soldier by the Lake joined the session. Soldier by the Lake. That is such a funny name. Whoa, buddy. Hey, now. Brother is fighting ghosts. Yeah, I'm chilling with Yoshiro. Me and Peacemaker. Peacemaker hasn't given me anything to bitch about this whole match, so... Peacemaker is my true boy through this whole thing. Meanwhile, this dude is purposely trying to hit me to knock me out of my attacks. I hate it when players do that, man. But no, only I get the kills, not you. I'm not going to steal Peacemaker's kill because he's cool. I will steal the Shugoki's kill, though. I'm gonna make it my mission to knock him out of his executions. I'm spiteful like that. Uh-oh. It's funny because you could kind of grief in this game mode now. You just gotta get that corruption on you and then just chase around your teammates. Got him. Feed me more. Oh, no. Oh, Soldier by the Lake plays Shinobi? Interesting. Shinobi by the Lake also doesn't know what to do about the corruption. Get up, brother. Soldier by the Lake. Okay, I like Peacemaker. He's making sure to stick by Yoshiro as much as possible, and I'm respecting that. He's doing a better job than even me. That sounded really like like full of myself. Like he's doing even better than me, and I'm like literally the best. I'm John for Honor. I didn't mean it that way. It's just, let me put it this way. If you play this game, if you play For Honor, and you actually pay attention to something other than just trying to get kills, you're already better than 95% of all the other players that play this game. Genuinely. It's just like Battlefield, man. It's like, if you play Battlefield and all you care about is trying to get kills, you're not a good Battlefield player. You know, unless you're playing strictly like Team Deathmatch, which not a lot of Battlefield players play. Okay, that one's gonna get me. Oh, that one did not get me, actually. That's right, I'm Dirt, the ungettable man. I simply cannot be gotten. Okay, I feel like I'm just kind of playing with fire at this point. Yep, here it comes. Okay, now Shugoki is only doing downward attacks, implying that before when he was hitting me, it wasn't that he just didn't realize he was hitting me, he was doing that on purpose. Ugh. I feel like I'm like talking like a crazy person when I talk about that. Like, no, he was doing that on purpose. I know what he's thinking. But it's just, you could tell. You could tell when a For Honor player is trying to specifically hit you as well, to try and knock you out of your attack so that they can steal the kill. Oh boy. Well, I will say, we've made it farther than I expected us to. Hey man, why don't you check out my sword really quick? Hey, check this out. Get a closer look. You can like barely see what's going on with all the lighting and everything. Oh my god, y'all, you gotta get in the healing zone when you're corrupted. Get decorrupted. Ah, the interrupting fireball. Don't mind if I didgeridoo. That's like a Flintstone line or something that I just said. What the hell? Dirt, Flintstone. I might as well be on the Flintstones. I'm old enough to be a caveman. And then I just do a little bit of light reading in the healing zone while I wait for my health to regen all the way. I came, I saw, I devoured. Yeah, Warmonger is definitely my choice pick for this game mode. Just for that one part where, like, when she retreats and then you have to fight those, like, mini bosses, like, that outnumber you, like, 5 to 4. And then you just hit them all with the corruption at the same time, give them a taste of their own medicine. This dumbass, he's got the, he activated the ability that makes it so his heavy attacks knock people down that he hits, and then he starts just doing his zone attack to make sure he hits absolutely everyone, even us. What a dickhead. See what I mean? You could tell when a player is doing shit like that to try and hit you on purpose. You could tell, you could just smell it on him. Ah, I know that scent. You're a friendly firer, aren't you? Like I said, you could tell. Like, when I could tell when someone just hits me on accident in this game, you know? I've been playing it long enough. And when that does happen, I don't really care too much. It's because friendly fire does, like, only a little bit of damage to you. So it's not the end of the world. But it's people like this Shugoki, the guy with the big club. It's like, you can just tell when... And that's his whole thing. He just wants to knock you out of your attacks and, you know, try and stop you from getting kills. Which is funny, because that zone attack he keeps doing isn't even really that good. There he goes. I'll have this dance. I can be a very spiteful For Honor player if I really want it to be. It comes with just kind of like knowing how to play the game, really. To put up with players like this. I'll have this dance as well. Anyway. We're actually doing very well. Yeah, it seems like we've got some decent players here. Peacemaker's doing really well, the Shinobi's doing really well, and the Shugoki player might be a little bit of a douchebag, but he's at least capable of defending himself, so I gotta give him credit where it's due. I keep stealing his kills now. I'm not even, like, trying half the time. It just keeps happening. Oh, no. Shinobi. Oh, his body's getting all thrown around. Stop it. He's already dead. Is he gonna just... I was about to say, bro, back off. Look at how low on health you are, Soldier by the Lake. What are you doing, Soldier by the Lake? You gotta heal. No! What is he doing? What are you doing? Why are you throwing kicks? The Jirugumo does not respond to kicks. I'm beside myself over here. Oh, there I go again. You know what? You can have that one. I'll allow it. Oh my god, that radius gets bigger and bigger, doesn't it? Her baby rage knows no bounds. Well, thankfully these littler enemies don't seem to have the corruption. It's only the big ones. Thank goodness. That would have been such a shit show otherwise. That was cool, bro. That was cool the way that you hit me with your little hook things, and it knocked me out of being able to roll away, so I got hit. That was really cool. Face. I noticed the match time numbers are in red now. Is there a time limit? There shouldn't be. Maybe it's like 20 minutes or something. We got her! Holy shit, and here I was saying, yeah, I'm not expecting any wins tonight. First try. Let's go. We did it, Reddit. Change the world. My final message. I tuned just to watch someone explode. Happy Murder Friday. Hey, what's up, Rui? That's right. You came in just as we defeated the Jirugumo. The Jirugumo. I don't know how to pronounce it. But we did it. And here I thought we weren't going to win a single round today because they made it even harder. But we diddly dang did it. And that... Wow, we're already a half hour in. That was a long match. That took like 18 minutes. Okay. I didn't want to play with that Shugoki again. Jiraigumo? Is that how it's pronounced? Okay. Shiraigumo? This like spider lady? Good to see you still chilling around here, Taiga. Let's see. I don't like playing the same character over and over again. I like to differentiate. You know what? I'll use my Prince of Persia Aramusha skin. How about that? I don't know if it was limited time or not. The actual name is Jirugumo. Okay, Jirogumo. It's a hard word. Jirogumo. The Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, that's why that sounded familiar to me. It's a good-looking skin. I like it. Hell yeah. Like, even outside of Prince of Persia, it's like, it's still a pretty cool skin. I like it because it kind of differentiates from other Aramusha aesthetics, because, you know, he's always got that, like, it's either like a big straw hat or like a helmet that's kind of big and round, you know? I think it is Sands of Time, I believe, yeah. I think. I'm not too familiar with Prince of Persia. I just know that they've done like 2 tie-ins in For Honor, because I think both are Ubisoft. Well, I know this is Ubisoft. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good skin. I know a lot of people were confused why they gave Aramusha the Prince of Persia skin, but I don't know. I think it suits him. Alright. So we've got Mia Hybrid, we've got a Kensei, who's a Vanguard, a Shinobi, who is an Assassin, and then we've got the Ocelotl, who is a Hybrid. So the Prince of Persia, a Samurai, a Ninja, and an ancient South American warrior. War Within? Possibly! I need to try Prince of Persia. I know Kalibi's a really big fan of Prince of Persia. I know she said she liked it a lot when she was younger. Prince is such a slept-on franchise. Even that 2D game couldn't bring it back. That's a shame. That really is a shame. I feel like I'd probably like it. I really do. So I feel like it'd probably be worth checking out at some point. Because they had, like, Prince of Persia games on, like, PS2, didn't they? Because if so, I could definitely get my hands on that totally legitimately. Bring that noise over here, little bish. Oh no! He's corrupted and doesn't know how to get rid of it. Lord have mercy. PS2 to the Wii, there's probably a DS game somewhere. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'll have to check those out for sure. I have such a long list of games that I really want to check out. It's like, man, I have all these games that I have access to that I want to check out and have been wanting to check out for years. Anyway, let's play more Fallout 4. Am I a normie, chat? You guys would never call me a normie, would you? Yeah, that style, time true that. You see, you know what I mean. It's just I have the things that I like and that I've liked for a long time, and it's just hard to try other new things, even if I'm very sure I would like them. But usually when I do try something new, I usually like it. Like if I play a game that I've never played before, I usually enjoy it. Very rarely do I not. I have a huge library of games, and here I am going back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, we've all got our games that we're a little hung up on, you know? It just comes with the territory. Man, I could literally just sit here and, like, list off games that it's like I really want to, like, either try for the first time or try again as an adult, you know? Want to see my Stray cosplay, by the way, Dre? Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. Feel free to send me a DM. I won't show it on stream or anything like that, so I'll protect your privacy. Went to Comic-Con last month and was Momo. Oh, sweet. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I think cosplay is really cool. It's something that I have a lot of respect for. I've never done it myself, at least not seriously, but it's something that I do really appreciate. I think it takes a lot of thought and effort and talent. Your face doesn't show Street Fighter, fair enough. I still won't show it on stream. Man, you know what I had stuck in my head right before stream was that Satisfaction song? Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. She did all the outfits herself? See, that's crazy to me. That takes so much, like, talent. I gotta appreciate it, you know? Oh, cute! That's really cute, Taiga. Looks really good. I'd say you pulled it off very nicely. You're very welcome. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Oh, no. Don't... Where you going, Yoshiro? I'm corrupted. They made a bad boy out of me. Wore the head on Halloween and I was handing out sweets. That's awesome. I used to do that myself, kind of like dress up to hand out candy, but man, kids around here just don't trick or treat anymore. It's crazy. I think this Halloween, we had all of like five times either a kid or a group of kids came to the door. Before, man, it would just be like endless. It's like you might as well just sit by the front door because you're just gonna have to keep getting up, you know, every couple of minutes. But man, it was such a bummer. It's like, man, where the hell are they? What did he say? Brother, you are corrupting me. Witness to Tyler's first time. That's so cute. And they were aware of the fact they were trick-or-treating. That's so cute. That's so cute, man. I remember, like, I think I was 4 years old. I think I was 4. And that Halloween, I was the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. And my mom recorded me on this old camcorder she has. I was just... She had to keep yelling, like... Obviously, she said my real name, but she's like, Dirt, slow down! You know, she'd be like half the block down. I'd just be like full-on sprinting from house to house, and... That was a good time. I still very vaguely remember that day somehow, even though it was, you know, 27 years ago now? Day of Halloween, last week I saw a kid dressed up as Chucky. I was shocked. Oh, cool. Yeah, surprising that they would... You know, I'd figure, like, a lot of modern-day kids wouldn't be familiar with Chucky, but then again, I wouldn't know. I'm not hip with the kids. She kept pointing at the sweet bucket and herself and saying, me, looking at the sweets, and her dad, it was... Aww. That's so freaking cute, man. Me get candy. That's super cute, man. Old dirt is old. It's true. I'm definitely not a young man anymore. Hello, Nakatera. It's good to see you. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm a... Yeah, I'm no spring chicken. Is that the expression? I don't know. To be fair, I don't feel any different now that I'm in my 30s compared to how I felt in my 20s. It feels exactly the same. So, at least I'm staying young in my mind. Hello to you too. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's a pleasure to have you. Little things that make kids worth, even if they are... Yeah, you know, obviously, raising kids can be really difficult at times, but it's those moments like that that make it all worth it. I mean, I don't have kids, so I'm not speaking from experience, but you know what I mean. We then had a kid full-on body slam my door in his attempts to reach the doorbell. What the hell? Trying not to laugh. Why was he body slamming the door? That would throw me off, man. I'd be like sitting in the living room and then I'd just hear like boom, boom on my front door. I'd be like, someone's trying to kick that thing down, but no, it's just trick-or-treater. Alright, I need to chill over here by Yoshiro for a bit. Oh, we've got the Kensei over here too. Nice. Nice work, Kensei. Sherb Haze. I also I could not help but notice the Kensei was making sure to do attacks that wouldn't result in him accidentally hitting me. Based. We love a For Honor player that makes sure not to hit his teammates. Unless they're douchebags and deserve it. Hey, Zex! Good to see you too, man. How you doing? Pleasure as always. He was too short to reach the doorbell, so it... Oh, okay. Oh, little guy. He's just kind of floundering on the front door as he's trying to reach the doorbell. That's so funny. Little Timmy forgot the jump part of run and jump. Yeah, more like jump and slam. Well, second attempt, not as lucky as the first, but we've already got that W, so I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, I've won in the grand scheme of things. Me, baby. Man, I've been so tired lately, dude. But then I go to sleep, and my body wakes me up at like 5:30, 6 a.m. and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? All day my body's like, oh, so sleepy, eepy sleepy. Oh, I can't stay awake to save my life. But then comes sleep time, and it's like, what if we just like, what if we like stayed up really late and then like, you know, got up really early and just like didn't sleep at all. But then the next day, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so sleepy. What the hell, body? Why do our bodies work against us like that? It's almost like my body wants me to be nocturnal, sleep during the day and just be awake at night. But I couldn't do that, man. I don't know. I feel like that would like ruin my... I don't even know what it would ruin. It would ruin things that I'm not even aware of. Good questions, honestly, yeah. Just what the hell? Like, why can't my body be like, oh, okay, we're going to bed. I guess we'll have a nice sleep then. You know what? I want to be Nobushi for no real reason. Not the most efficient pick for this game mode, but I'm picking her anyway, baby. I also gave sweets to my food delivery guy. Oh, that's sweet of you to do. Ordered food as I was handing out sweets, so I said, should I open the door like this with my helmet on and offer sweets? That's what I did. Caught the guy off guard, not my helmet. Well, that I'm sure that made his night, you know? I'm sure that, you know, brought a smile to his face. But very nice of you. Hey, might as well. I mean, maybe not a trick-or-treater, but still someone coming to the door on Halloween, so you might as well, right? I would be fine as a nocturnal guy. It's not like I have a social life to ruin. Honestly, I feel like my social life would probably be better if I was nocturnal. But I don't know. I don't know. I like being awake in the morning, I guess. Exactly your thought. Yeah. I'm sure that brightened his day up a little bit there. All right, we got 2 Vanguards and 2 Hybrids. Not a bad team. Not the most efficient, but not bad either. Rep 43, Rep 22, Rep 22, and then I'm Rep 839. I mean, to be fair, Rep doesn't really reflect skill. It just reflects how long you've been playing, basically. And I've been playing this game for almost 10 years at this point. And I played it a lot back in the day. Like, for the first, like, 2-3 years of me having this game, I played it very, very, very often. I did a lot of grinding. I'll have to look at my official playtime again, because it tells you, like, how long you've been playing the game in, like, days, you know? I've probably devoted combined half a year of my life to this game. So far. We'll see if we can make it a full year before they eventually pull the plug on the servers, whenever that happens. Well, the guy I was healing left the match. Poor sport. It's like... Bro, it's like dying in this game isn't really that big of a deal, especially in this game mode. Who's healing this guy? What the fuck? What the hell? Ooh, okay, someone else joined to replace the Kyoshin that left. Boop. Oh, no. Yoshiro! Fuck this, I'm leaving. Bro, go heal. Look at you, you're corrupted. Oh, now you're gonna go heal? I think they really don't know that going by Yoshiro into his healing aura uncorrupts you. Look at a perfectly normal little bunny rabbit. Little bunny's carnivorous. This is my little bunny. I call him Thumper, and he has a craving that only human flesh will satisfy. That's right, we are fighting dreamers. Right here, right now. Okay, not right here, right now. Right here, but like 30 seconds from now. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Oh, baby want to go back to his zone? Oh, where? You want to meet my bunny? I love that the rabbit's not even animated. Those legs didn't move or nothing. That just makes it so much funnier. Oh, man. Oh. This game is so, like, bleak and gritty, but when it wants to be funny, it really nails it. Mizaru. A good kill! Oh, sorry. The Kyoshin is hitting me, but the Kyoshin's a bot who also just got replaced by Degalamon, or DGA Lemon. DGA Lemon's probably how that's pronounced, but I like Degalamon. That sounds like someone that you would fight in Oblivion. You faced many Daedra. You've slain many beasts. But now, you face Degalamon. Aww. Man, Nobushi is cold. She is cold. Her executions aren't the most, like, graphic or bloody, but man, they are some of the coldest. Queen. You drop this, Queen. Oh, here he is. I was gonna say, where's the Warden? A lot of the fans in the For Honor community ship the Nobushi, my character, and the Warden, that guy right there with the black and white. At least they did. I don't know if they do anymore. But I remember seeing a lot of For Honor memes, and it was always like, oh, Nobushi X Warden. You think you can see why? I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Mizaru. I don't think that... Is she affected by bleed? I can't tell. I've been hitting her with bleed attacks. Okay, she is. She is susceptible to bleed. Okay, just... Her health bar is just so damn big that it's hard to tell. Okay, definitely gotta go heal. Is she backing off for now? Yeah, she is. Alright. Don't worry, love. Cavalry's here. Maybe I'll be Tracer. Alright, I'll try and get some revivals. Thankfully, this samurai is very stupid right there. Just letting me do that right behind him. It's like, oh, if someone was behind me resurrecting one of my enemies right now, I would be so mad. But thankfully there isn't. And then meanwhile, I'm just right behind him. Mizoru. One of the hardest lines in this game. Mizoru. God, she is so cold. She feels nothing taking lives. Okay, we're not gonna win this. Yoshiro is too low on health. Shame, really. Ouch. How dare you? Eat this. Yeah, we're done for. Yoshiro, get behind me! Get down, Mr. President. Whoop. Who would win? A giant evil spider lady or one pokey girl? Sunshine lollipop. Whoa. No, no. Get poked, get poked, get poked. I need to make a list of all the sacred mystical armaments because I don't think you see a lot of magical spears. Yeah, you really don't. I mean, like, I know that I could think of a couple in like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, but yeah, not a ton. You're especially not going to find any in Elder Scrolls because I guess spears just don't exist in Elder Scrolls. Oddly enough. I really hope that they do in Elder Scrolls 6. Because for now, the best you can do is just mods that add new weapons that are... And the spears are basically just like reskinned great swords. I think in Elder Scrolls 6, they really should, like, I don't know, it doesn't need to be as, like, uniform as it was back in Skyrim, you know, where it's like, every material has, you know, a dagger, short sword, war axe, hammer, and then a great sword, battle axe, and a war hammer, and then bows and arrows. You know, it doesn't need to be that uniform. You know, you could dip into, like, other interesting weapon types that might be specific to, like, one particular material. You know what I mean? Like, there's Gabolge, the Spear of Longinus, but that's it. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really see a lot of, like, magic spears in stuff like that. Which is funny, because spears are, like, one of the most versatile weapons from, you know, that time period and everything. Let's see, where do I go to see my playtime? Oh god, total time played 216 days, 2 hours, 19 minutes. I wasn't wrong when I said I've devoted half of my life combined to this game. Or not half my life, half a year. Half my life. Yeah, I've only been alive for 400 days. Total kills 246,310. That's not bad. Penny, hi. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm just reveling at how long I've been playing this fucking game. 216 days. It's good to see you, Tenny. I hope you're having a lovely day. I would wish bows were better in Soulsborne games. So me too. I really would like to run like a dedicated archer build, but I feel like it just wouldn't be as like it feels like it would be too much of like a gimmick playthrough. You know what I mean? With Sword of Excalibur, Khalid Bulge, Durandai, the list goes on. Oh yeah, with like mythical legendary swords, it's endless, endless. Got to get to a full year. You're right. The marathon to get my total play time in For Honor to 365 days begins now. Like I said, I probably will reach that before they inevitably can this game. I really do feel like we will. So ready for the weekend? Oh gosh, I bet. I am too. This week has been so exhausting. I don't even know why. Like, you know, it's just one of those weeks. Something in the air. But yeah, I hope you have a nice, lovely weekend, Tenny. You definitely deserve it. I think you work pretty hard. How much is that in hours? 5,000 hours I've been playing this game. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I've been playing it since like late 2016, I think it was. Pretty sure. Good times. It's the winter. That's true. Yeah, winter just kind of makes everything kind of exhausting. It getting dark at like 4 p.m. really just like makes me... I'm like ready to go to bed at 7 p.m., man. Looking forward to the weekend as I'll have my volunteer job. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. What are you going to be doing for that? It's nice you had to do some volunteer work. Good for the community and stuff. Well, gamers, let's get back at it. Dark Era, but spelled like the ear on your head. Grimer and Dr. Potato Llama. Oh. Grier left. And then so did the other person. Now Paladamo. And now we got Raw Pink Hole. What the fuck? That is certainly the name of all time. We're just gonna go as Kensei. And we're gonna go as my Kensei that has the healing banner. Raw Pink Hole. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. My edgy Kensei coming in with Beak Sword. Kensei's a really good character. Very versatile, good health, good damage output, very long weapon, so capable of hitting multiple targets in one swing. Oh man, they all got championship status but me. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, I see what happened. Because all the people that were in the match left, that like reset the thing. Okay. So now, okay, so now at least we're getting a fresh match rather than joining one in progress. Wait. You can't have two war... Oh, that's the same guy. Oh, Raw Pink Hole is typing in the text chat. Okay, so 3 heavies, and then you got me. Warlord, Sohei, and Blackbriar. And then Dirt the Kensei. Wow, this is getting... What is happening? This is weird. I think it really freaked out the game that we joined for a match that, like, ended. Same as normal, I've been volunteering for about 3.5 years, 4 years. Crazy thing, I've been there that long. I work with bike. Oh yeah, that's right. I've heard you talk about that before. That's cool of you to do that for so long for volunteer work. Wow, the game is just freaking out. There we go. Damn. I want to rephrase. I've been there 3 to 4 years. I realized this. Yeah. I kind of figured what you meant once I read the rest of it. Brilliant display of Ubisoft stability. That's right. Ubisoft, but the lag is hard. Is that a sick own? The Comedy Central roast of Ubisoft, hosted by IE Dirt. Alright, 2 of us are already dead. Not the greatest thing. Something that I could live without. Shine! お前はもう死んでる。Got her. Oh man, interrupting my sick execution. Wait, damn it, heal me. Yoshiro Onigaishimasu. Oh my god. You try and play a man a little chipper tune and he doesn't appreciate it. Oh my god. He's allergic to music. He's allergic to banger beats. Sorry, bud. I didn't realize you had banger-titis, which is the allergic reaction to bangers. Put that sword away. You keep that sword out, big guy. Oh my god, bro, you are corrupted. Go heal. You are literally going to die. Oh my god, I'm the last one. Dirt suffering from success. I don't got good hopes for this dude. Nope. Bro, it's just gonna keep getting corrupted and dying over and over and over. Well, at least he's got revenge. But that doesn't do anything about the corruption. Well, I got the little samurai. The Little Samurai. I'm gonna write a book called The Little Samurai. And in the end, he gets defeated by the almighty Dirt. Oh, gamers. Okay, if Sohei is cool and based, he will just stick by Yoshiro until the team gets back on their feet. Nope, okay. He's out of stamina. Good grab counter. He's trying to fight with no stamina, though. That's not gonna get you very far. Yoshiro's life is low. The Little Samurai puts on sunglasses. Who couldn't? Yeah!
Good work.
Oh my god, we are so fucked. We are FUKT fucked. That was the worst match I think I've done. The incompetent gamers. Their sour smell sickens me. Well, we'll just chalk that up to a mulligan. It just, it pains me. It pains me. They get the corruption status. They start taking procedural health loss from it. And then Yoshiro, the guy that heals them, is right behind them, but they're like, nah, I think I'll just choose to die. Come on, bro. Like, I keep saying it, but like, it's just kind of part of this game that, like, just a little self-preservation goes a long way. If you were a D&D class, which class would you be? My favorite D&D character that I did was he was a Dragonborn, and I'm pretty sure I picked the fighter class. And I eventually, like, Because then, like, once you get a high enough level, you can take on, like, a subclass. I think that's how that works. I chose Samurai, even though he fights with a big shield and a mace. But he's a samurai nonetheless. I usually just pick, like, fighter class or whatever. Just pure unga bunga. You know, so kind of like, yeah. I like to be able to inflict damage while also taking a good amount of damage. I did have a D&D character I have in mind for if I ever join another campaign, which I know Kalibi's been cooking up one, which maybe for that I'll do this, but I have an idea for a character where it's like, I forget the name of the race, but there's like a race of like these like elves that like they have like a racial ability where they're able to like sprout like angel wings out of their back basically and fly. And basically what I want to do is I want to create like as much as I can within the restrictions of what exists in D&D without making my own custom class or anything. Yeah, the Asimir or whatever, yeah. Yeah, one of those. Basically, I want to just create a character that's basically like a Dragon Ball Z character. So it's like, you know, that transformation will be like my Super Saiyan transformation, and then, you know, he'll be like a monk or whatever that like primarily fights with bare hands, but then I'll also dip into magic, so I'm able to do like stuff similar to Ki Blast and stuff. So yeah, basically be like a monk ass smear that will also be proficient with magic, I guess, you know what I mean? I think that'd be a really fun character to play. And probably about as close as I'll ever get to playing as a devoted mage character. I don't know what it is. I guess just fighting with, you know, regular weapons is just too fun. I'm gonna go as my Berserker. Let's get Berserk. But yeah, that's the character that I have in mind for the next campaign I run. Well, next campaign I play. I've never run a campaign. I've thought about it. I think I'd make an okay DM. You know, kind of like that whole thing of like coming up with stuff on the spot. Takes a lot of like improv skill to be a DM, from what I can understand. Because that campaign with my Dragonborn, that was Kalibi's husband, Wired Guy, was the dungeon master for that one. And he does a really good job, man. You know, he's really good at like keeping it engaging, but like not too intense. I was a bard and had drumstick clubs as my instrument weapon last time I played. We didn't even finish the campaign. That's a shame. Yeah, the one with my Dragonborn has been on hold for a while now, but hopefully we'll get to play it again soon. DMing gives me anxiety because I don't want to overstep, but I also don't want people to derail the story. No, yeah, I could completely understand that, because derailment is a real, like, big issue in that sort of thing. Which, I mean, like, it's not like a bad thing inherently, you know what I mean? It's not, I'm like, I would, like, if I was a DM, I wouldn't like, no, we need to stay on topic the whole entire time. I don't care what you ate for lunch. I don't care what games you're playing in your off time. I don't care. We're here to talk the game, and that's it. You know, I wouldn't be like that, but it's like, I would try and keep things like on topic, you know? Like, before it delves too far away from the subject matter. Crack also killed my bear in said last campaign session and then bought me a dog. Did he kill it on accident? What the hell, Crack? One thing that I always do, though, every D&D character I make, every single one is a fisherman in his spare time. And always has, like, a fishing pole and fishing kit with him. And he was He was a poison elemental dragonborn. His whole thing was poison. So, like, on top of, you know, his big shield and his big mace, he was also capable of blowing puffs of poison smoke. I'd like to, like, bear hug people. You know? Like, have him bear hug people and then, like, just unleash the toxic fumes, like, point blank in their face. Like a Mortal Kombat fatality or something. Like some, like, reptile would do from Mortal Kombat. No, on purpose. How, what the hell, Craig? How dare? I would be so upset. I would be rolling for unarmed real quick for kicking him in the balls. Yeah, D&D's a lot of fun. It's something like I do have a session that is currently ongoing, which is Mutants and Masterminds to be specific. That one's with Petra Finn, and our DM is Morgan. That one's been going all right. And that one I'm because it's like superhero focused, and my character is named Hexapod, who is a man who was basically like spliced with like ant DNA, and as such he has an extra pair of arms as well as like immense strength and stuff like that. And it was Morgan's idea, not mine, but I think it's a pretty cool idea. He also has the ability to spit a somewhat potent acid, which I guess is something that ants can do. I didn't really know about that, but it's not, like, super potent to where it's like, you know, I spit on somebody and, like, all their flesh just comes off. It's more like... It's like pepper spray, basically, you know what I mean? So it's like, I could spit in someone's face to kind of, like, you know, kind of inhibit them. That sort of thing. I have a bunch of potential characters. One of them was, like, a crazed gnome Beastmaster Ranger, because I wanted a giant crab. I love that, man. I love that. The whole thing of, like, being, like, a Beastmaster has always been cool to me. He said, and I quote, he's going to kill us once the 24 hours are up. We were a whole hour after my spell that I rolled nat fucking 20. Ah, so did you have some kind of, like, spell on the bear that made him friendly? Well, it's like, even then, it's like, I'm sure your party could have taken on the bear once it wasn't charmed anymore, you know? Then I realized what WOTC hates the ranger class. Really? Oh, Wizards of the Coast. Do they really? That's a shame. I like the Ranger class. I think that sort of thing is really cool. Yeah, Animal Friend. That's cool. That's a cool ability to have. One of my favorite things that happened in a D&D campaign was my first campaign I did. Which, again, I was another big, beefy fighter with a shield and a mace. And we were going through like a mine shaft that was taken over by like a hostile gang of dwarves. And it's like I walked into this room and the DM was like, okay, you know, describing what you see in the room, and apparently there was a door. You know, so I say, okay, I'm gonna go try the door. And it turns out that the door knob, that the door was not an actual door. It was a fake door. And the doorknob was coated with a really sticky adhesive. You know, so my hand was like stuck on the doorknob. And so I'm like, okay, I'll roll for strength to pull the doorknob out of the wall. And I got a nat 20. And so so the DM's like, okay, you rip the doorknob out of the wall. You're free, but the doorknob is still stuck to your hand. So you can't use a weapon. And I'm like, okay. So then we got attacked by dwarves. And it was the funniest thing. Like, I was just getting so lucky with my rolls. But then the dwarves were also rolling like shit, too. So it's like, I was getting attacked by 3 of them, and they just all kept missing over and over and over. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to grab one of the dwarves, and I'm just going to smash the doorknob stuck in my hand into his face over and over again. And so I did. And I rolled so good that the DM was like, okay, you bash the gnome in the face with the doorknob, and a bunch of blood gushes out from his face. and the moisture from the blood weakens the adhesive, and now the doorknob is no longer stuck on your hand. I'm like, hell yeah, baby. So then the gnomes, like, there was like one gnome that decided to run away because I used an intimidation on him. And as he was running away, I'm like, I want to try and throw the doorknob at the gnome on his way out. And I did, and I rolled high yet again. So the DM's like, okay, well, you throw the doorknob at the gnome like a fastball on a baseball, and it hits him right in the back of the head, killing him instantly. I'm like, fucking hell, let's fucking go. It was just so fucking, like, funny and over the top. It was just exactly the vibe I'm going for. His name was Rations, another's name. Oh, that's cute. I'm forever putting that on my characters. I like that too. I'll have to keep that in mind for myself. Vanilla Ranger is really underpowered, and someone the subclasses don't feel like a ranger. Understandable. That's a shame. I think Ranger's a really cool class. Horizon Walker is cool, but it's too high concept for me. Understandable, understandable. But you see, the doorknob is a weapon. Exactly, exactly. It turned out to be a pretty proficient one, too. I got like 3 or 4 kills with it. The doorknob of Dwarven luck. It weren't too lucky for them. Oh, that was probably, like, out of all the things I've done in tabletop, I think that was my favorite, like, fight, my favorite, like, kills that I've gotten. Just beautiful. And I swear that it's just like, okay, now this gnome's gonna try to attack you, and he misses. It just kept going like that. They just... I literally don't think they... Like, all 3 of them that were attacking me, I don't think a single one hit me. They just kept missing. Or I would successfully be able to block it or whatever. Oh, it was so funny. It's just, they were so unprepared for a big lizard. Big lizard with big lizard muscles. I want to introduce my family to D&D, but I first need to fully understand which dice is for what. No, yeah, oh god. I would love to, you know, run a D&D campaign of my own. It's just, I feel like I would have to do so much of, like, my own, like, research and homework on it. Which would probably be fun to do. I'm sure it would be. But, you know, still. Ugh. That was a lot of friendly fire on my part, my bad. I really wanted to play like a Fallout D&D campaign. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Why is Yoshiro not healing my corruption? I think there might just be a visual glitch with the corruption right now. I got the old starter to help with a lot of things. I could imagine. Yeah, I'd have to really, like, check that out, I think. Because I'd love to do it, but it's just, you know. Rations turned into a giant lily tree. I bought a mystery potion that said fucking and poured half on his corpse, and it turned him into a tree. Well, honestly, that's kind of interesting. I mean, like, that's kind of a nice way to pass on, I guess, right? Become a tree. I mean, people already kind of do stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so this corruption symbol underneath me is literally just a visual bug. I guess that's good to know. Whoop. Man, she keeps slamming that ground. Shotty got low, 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 low. Damn, imagine Jurogumo in the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Although I feel like the whole club would be looking at her for a different reason. Maybe the whole fact of her being a giant spider and all that. Alright, well, we're doing alright, I think. It could be a lot better, but I think... Okay, she's backing off. Group up, gamers! Dumbass. And Crack felt horrible for killing Ration, so he bought me a Basset hound I named Duke. Oh, that's cute. Well, I'm glad he at least made up for it. Can spiders even handle alcohol? That's a good question. I feel like they wouldn't do very well with it. I mean, I feel like that would be a lot for their little bodies, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if it just made them, like, shrivel up, you know? Like, if you poured alcohol on a spider, I feel like it'd probably shrivel up. Don't do that, that'd be cruel. Unless it's the Jirogumo, in which case, I don't care, melt her all you want. Freaky ass spider lady. Oh, not me being the last one alive. Oh, Yoshiro is so fucked. Yep. Well, it really do be that way. I think that first game is going to be the only win that we get. They made this so damn hard. I mean, if you weren't here when I explained it before, the enemies have all their... Well, okay, so there's the two different enemies. There's the big ones and the little ones, and I think it might just be the big ones, but they all have unblockable attacks. Their attacks set you on fire, and now they have corruption, which... That's that little circle that appears under your feet that makes it so that any allies in that circle take damage, just from being near you. I think my favorite tabletop moment was when my party was going down a dark spiral staircase. I just triggered a trap because I was a human, so no dark vision. So I turned on the lamp, and the skeleton just a few steps ahead saw a Scooby-Doo moment. That really is a Scooby-Doo moment. Oh my god. I love that. That's so fucking funny. And then cue the chase scene where it's like a long hallway with a bunch of doors, and like you run out one door into another, and then the bad guy runs out another door into another, you know what I mean? And then at one point you run into each other, and it's like a big like, uh-oh, and then you both go into just turn it into like a pure Scooby-Doo campaign. DNS, Dungeons and Scoob. I don't really think any of those guys would be good. Okay, we'll just go as Griffin. Why not? Dort says, why not? We got Grim Dead Mine, we got Mad Marvel. 2 Ds, 2 Ls. Hey, Jirogumo. I gotta ask you a question. Ah ha ha. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. And yeah, I think for tonight or today we're gonna go for the 2-hour mark. So that'd be what, like maybe another 2 or 3 matches. I just wanted to do a short one because I felt bad because I wanted to stream Wednesday, I wanted to stream Thursday, but then came the time I normally stream, and I'm like, bro, I'm like falling asleep in my chair. So I figured I'd make up for it by just doing an early stream today. And like I said, we are still going to do a movie in the Discord later. at 7 p.m. my time, which is an hour earlier than we normally have been doing it, which is 5.5 hours from now. We're going to watch Escape from New York, because I've been really liking John Carpenter movies lately. Escape from New York is kind of in the same ballpark as the first Terminator was for me when I was a kid. Or it's like, I knew I saw it when I was a kid, but it's like, because I was a kid, I didn't really retain much of it, you know what I mean? It's like, I just have like these very, very like split-second memories of these movies, because I saw them when I was like literally 5 or 6. Yeah, Snake Plissken movie, the Kojima movie, yeah, basically, yeah. I think that, I haven't seen it in its, like, full, well, I mean, like, at least as, like, an adult, so it's like, I don't remember much of it, but it's like, I remember liking it as a kid. I remember thinking it was pretty neat. And yeah, what a name, Snake Plissken. Imagine being named Snake. Your parents, you're just born, and your parents are signing the birth certificate, or whoever does that, and then on the name, on where they write your name, they just write Snake. Like, my baby is gonna be a badass when they grow up. Snake, would you like to come to the front of the class? Alright, Mad Marvel, he's playing defensively, which I respect. Good man. I'll take out these grunts. Front of the class, huh? I mean, I've seen people named Hunter. Snake doesn't sound like... That is true. Hunter is a relatively regular name. So honestly, you know what? If I ever have a child, their name will be Snake. Gender doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, Snake is a unisex name. Snake. There's also another tabletop moment where we need to investigate a sawmill. Ooh. A lot of crazy things can happen at a sawmill. We were all hiding, and me, being the rogue, wanted to toss a trinket to make noise. The paladin saw it was a dumb plan, and I jokingly said, "You are a noble, pretend to buy some wood." And he said, "Bet." Cue the cultist looking confused as to why there was suddenly a half-orc appearing in the room without hearing a door open. Ah, I'm just really light on my feet. Don't worry about it. Don't think too deeply. No one's helping Yoshiro. Including me. That is really funny, though. Just like, oh, where the hell did you come from? Alright, his defense and attack are down. But he's still able to corrupt us, so... The Rorikster! Long story short, we burned the place down, and the captain of the guard who was with the cultists cut us a deal. We got the info and didn't get arrested. Based? Love that. Sounds like a good ending to me. Yeah, this loadout I have for Griffin has a lot of healing abilities, which is nice. Good for this game mode. I'll take this dance. A real Mask-Off moment, huh? If the campaign went on, we would be banned from the town for sure. From the sounds of it, yeah. Some miscreants over here. Hey, it's fun to be a ne'er-do-well. Yeah. Noling Bitong. Heal everybody's favorite guy, Yoshiro, and then we're just back at chopping away at the spooter. I'm gonna explode the spooter. Nice. I died to create a healing field. My final message. Goodbye. Thank you, noble samurai! Let's go. You got corruption on you. Oh, Yoshiro is so cooked. Look at him. They're lining up like it's that scene from Airplane. Damn. Yeah, we'll take another crack or two at it. Ah, damn. I can't wait for tomorrow. I have a proper D&D group. Oh, heck yeah, dude. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. I hope it goes well. I hope you guys have good fun. Yeah, man, just having a nice D&D group, it feels so good. You know, like, all people that, like, you know are gonna be, like, reliable and stuff. Lucky dude, yeah, right? Uh-oh, feeling kind of weird about how it's hanging on next match 1 second. It's the longest second of my life. Oh my gosh. That doesn't bode well. There we go. I think I'll be Centurion this time around. I'll play big hero, man. That's how you know it's spooky. Alright, we got a Kensei, a Blackbriar, and a Shinobi. So that's a Vanguard, a Heavy, a Hybrid, and an Assassin. Wow, we have one of each class. Oh, I love that shield that the Blackbriar has. I remember when they first released the Blackbriar character, and they were talking about, like, how they're members of, like, a cult that collect dead bodies or something. They're, like, sightings of Blackbriars have been, like, ramping up on battlefields after the battle is concluded, dragging away the corpses for God knows what reason. I don't know if they ever said what they do with the bodies. My work at the port is so random that it makes it hard sometimes. That's understandable. That's understandable. With a job that has like a schedule that can change, or you know, you end up staying later than you usually do or whatever. I can understand that. Yeah, that's no fault of your own. Honor! I got a little sword and a big attitude. And it's everyone else's problem now. Like the last time I catch a stream here, I had a hell of a weekend. Really? Work really kick your ass, huh? I could imagine working at a port. I've got a friend who's been working at a land dock forever, you know, like not like a dock by the water, but like, you know, for like semis. And yeah, from the sound of it, man, it sounds like he's just, like, it sounds like it's just like a, oh my god. He would say to me, like, hey, I can get you in working here. And I'm like, ah! No! Oh boy. Oh boy, making a joke out of me. Get away from me, I'm corrupted. Oh god, you're getting the early afternoon yawns again. Saturday was just 4 to... okay. So I had to wake up at 2. 2 a.m.? That's crazy. Holy fuck, 15 hours? That's insane. I hope you're getting paid decently for all that. 2 a.m., that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. I gotta give you a lot of credit. It's gotta be difficult to, like, actually get, like, a decent sleep schedule, you know? Especially if it changes. Then go to sell liquor from night. Oh my god, wow. So is that 2 jobs that you've got? God damn, so you pretty much worked like almost 24 hours. That's insane. I gotta give you a ton of credit for that, man. Holy hell. Man, I'm looking like a chump out here. 2 jobs. What's an online course paid by the government? Well, at least they're paying for it. Holy hell, dude. That's crazy. I hope you're able to find time for yourself with all that going on. Jeez.
No time to rest.
Man, every time I run in here, I just immediately get hit and corrupted again. I think I'm just gonna stay by Yoshiro. Thankfully, not every day is like that. It was only a freak weekend. Wow. Well, I'm glad they're not all like that. Holy hell. That really is the weekend from hell, dude. I give you a ton of credit for getting through that. Oh, good God. I'm such a sleepy guy.
Incontinent.
The only one that's a set schedule is the liquor job, which thankfully I only work on weekends. That okay? Well, that okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad that you're not, yeah, working like that every single day. That would be hellish.
Incontinent. Incontinent.
No, don't corrupt me. Got her ass. You corrupted me, but I killed your friend. W for me. Yeah, I'll just stick by Yoshiro for now. My mom wanted me to be every day, and that would make me go home and sleep until 9 a.m. That's crazy. Holy shit. Where you would have had the online course. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out at all. I mean, like, hey, it's good to work as much as you can, but it's like... just like anything else, it's like it can't interfere with the other important parts of your life, you know?
Incontinent.
Well, hi there, lone traveler. You must be tired and weary from the road. Allow me to stab you a bunch of times.
Incredibili.
Ad mortem inimicus. Now that was incredibilis.
Incontinent.
No. Ah. The corruption in my soul. It's weird to work. I complain a lot, but a part of me would gladly destroy itself from overwork. Yeah, see, that's understandable, because I get that way with certain things, too, where it's like... it's just like you... how to say, it's like you just... it's just this mentality of, like, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? It could be easy to forget that it's like... you know, it's like your own well-being and stuff is important too, you know? As long as I get paid, mercenary mentality, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it, yeah. As long as I'm getting paid for this, whatever. Yeah, as long as you are, you know, being able to have time for yourself and the things you enjoy on top of that, you know. Because I know people gotta work, but people gotta live too, you know. Even if that living is just taking it easy at home, you know, whatever you gotta do, really. Alright, since that one was kind of short, we'll do one more. Society sees me as a statistic, might as well sandpaper everything else away type shit. Yeah, I get you. I get you, but, you know, I mean, it's just, it's good to be able to, you know, make time for yourself as well. You know, just don't forget that you're more than a statistic, you're an individual. I mean, obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do, but, you know, don't feel like the only thing you have going is just how much you can work, because that ain't the case. I know it's easier said than done, but it's just, you know. It's like they say, it's like you can't pour from an empty glass, right? Like, you can't pour any water out of a glass that's empty. So it's like, you know, it's like a big part of pouring is having something to pour to begin with. Does that make sense? It's just, I don't know, it's just like when I hear people talk about how, like, they feel like taking a break or taking time for themselves is, like, not productive, you know. It's like, I can't rest, I gotta be productive. It's like, well, recharging is part of being productive. It's just like, you know, it's like if you drive for a living, you still have to stop and refill your gas every once in a while, you know. It's like, sure, it would be more efficient to just keep driving and driving and not stopping at all, but it's like you have to, you know, you still have to stop and get gas every now and then, even if you got places to be. If I can afford my trip to Japan, it'll be worth it. If not, no. Not the 13 reasons. Well, hey, I hope you're able to get that trip. I hope you're able to go spend some time away, just, you know, for yourself. You know, rest a bit, maybe. I hope you're able to do that. You know what I mean? Whether it's something that you could achieve soon or something that would maybe take a little more time, I mean, you know, don't see it as an if, just see it as a when I'm able to, you know? Because you'll be able to eventually. You know, just try and see it as something that is gonna happen regardless. It's just however many steps to take to get there is uncertain, but at least it is certain that you will get to do it. I don't know why I went for the unblockable attack. These dorks can't block despite their big shields. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I had that quick realization that my mind wasn't in the game at all, and I was just kind of autopiloting. Which I don't want to autopilot in this game mode. Don McGlass. This game gets my echolalia going hardcore. The whole thing where it's like when you hear a sound or a word and you feel the need to repeat it. You know, like when a cat meows and you feel the need to meow back, that's echolalia. And this game gets that going because the characters just say so many fun sounding things. In all these languages I don't normally hear, like Latin or Gaelic. Echo a lolly. Yeah, I basically hear that every time I say it too. Kana from Dragon Maid shouting in a cave, call that Echolalia. Echolalia. Echolala. You know, it's funny because I feel like it's kind of like how ironically the names of specific phobias tend to be things that like I forget the name of the phobia of long words, but the name of the phobia of long words is a long word itself. So I feel like echolalia is a word that's like, they specifically picked a word that's fun to say. You know, it's like you hear someone say echolalia, it's like I can't help myself but just go, echolalia, that's fun to say. Sounds like a type of flower. It kind of does sound like a flower, actually, yeah. Ah, yes, this is where I keep my echolalias. They look so beautiful this time of year when they bloom. Oh boy. Oh, she's making me look like a fool. I'm glad that shit eventually does wear off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that could have went worse. You get that poke and stick away from me. Dang gummit. My camera was facing the wrong way. Field goal. Oh, got her. Phew. Damn. Come on, bring the noise. Bass, turn it up. Nice. Yeah, boy. It's funny reaching that age where it's like all your references are mostly just dated references now. Like, I remember when I was a kid and I would hear a joke that like an older person would make and be like, I don't understand that reference at all. And it's like now I'm that old person. Ugh. Carve you. Asterisk carves you. Ulu carve you. Echo. asterisk. My brain's melting. This will be the last one for sure. I'm gonna go make some lunch after this. But yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to come by for Escape from New York tonight, that'll be at 7 p.m. CST, 5 hours from now. And if anybody has like VC anxiety, don't worry about it, because I have it set to like the watch party VC is like everyone's just set to mute automatically. Valid port. Thank you, Tyga. I appreciate that. It's wild to think about Pog in an era before Twitch. Yeah, right? Yeah, because Pog was around before it became like a Twitch thing, wasn't it? I would if it wasn't 1 a.m. your time. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I know it's not the best for everybody's time zone. I could always do it really early in the day, too, at some point. I don't know. But yeah, that's completely fine. Don't worry about it, Tyga. I understand. Yeah, this is an hour earlier than I have normally been doing it too, so... Yep. Europeans. Yeah, I know that my streams and stuff like that are usually not the best time zone for the Euro gang. But I do like to mix up these earlier streams like this, just because, you know, it's better time for people from Europe and whatnot. Me with my American time zone. But I do like to do stuff in a more EU-friendly time zone, you know what I mean? Portugal. Yeah. Oh, so you guys are in the same time zone. That's cool. I guess the UK and Portugal are pretty close, huh? Do the zombie DLC in Dying Light at some point, or just take it turns killing each other. That would be funny. Taking turns killing each other. I feel like you'd probably kill me a lot more than I'd get you. Being the grizzled Dying Light veteran. Whereas I'm the Dying Light baby. That'd still be a lot of fun, though. The thing that's weird is that my Archipelago is GMT -1, while the mainland... Interesting. Must be pretty interesting being, like, right on the edge like that of the different time zones. No. Yeah, I'd probably get my ass kicked, but you know what? It would still be fun. I like to think I'm a good sport. I try to be. You know, when I'm playing with my friends, I'm a good sport. I'm not gonna like get mad at one of my friends for beating me in a game, you know? No, the interrupting fireball. Introducing it to complete newbie to the game in the new year will be hilarious. Oh, that's that's funny. That's funny. Well, I hope they enjoy it. I'm sure they will. Dying Light's a really fun game. Especially playing co-op, it's even more fun. I only ever played it single player before. There's so many things you could say in Dying Light that would sound horrific out of context. Oh, absolutely. Got you. Let's go see the kids in Rye's basement. Just gotta strangle this child real quick, yeah? Yeah, but instead of in Minecraft, it's in Dying Light. Damn. We lost. Yeah. Yeah, let me just go strangle this child real quick. In Dying Light. That's the new in Minecraft. Well, I guess I wasn't right in the fact when I said that we weren't going to get a single win. We did get, in fact, a single win. Oh, they weren't kidding when they made this shit, when they said they made this shit harder, man. God damn, it was already hard to begin with. Crazy, bro. We tried. We did. We did. We got that one win early on, and I'm gonna ride that. Oh, and yeah, we will close off there. Oh, I need to figure out what I want to eat really quick. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Good night there, good night. Yeah, good night, Rui. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you, Taiga. Thank you, Tenny, if you're still here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It's always a pleasure to have you all. And it means a lot to me that you guys come and chill with me just when I'm playing my silly little games. So, you know, big love to you guys. I don't know if anybody I know is live right now. I could give it a quick old check. I usually don't... I usually struggle to find someone to raid this time of day. Because not a lot of people I know stream at this time. But I can give it the old checkaroo. Oh. No, I accidentally clicked. No, go back. There we go. Okay, I know who we can raid. We are going to raid... We're gonna raid Exploded Pineapple. He's been kind enough to raid me a couple times, so let's go and raid him. He's currently, what is he doing? He's playing Strange Seed. Interesting. Never heard of that, I don't think. So, let's go check it out together. All of us. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. You guys rock. Be sure to take good care of yourselves, hydrate and all that other stuff. Make sure you eat appropriately. Always make sure you're eating enough. That's a lesson I had to learn myself. I wasn't eating enough, and I'm like, why am I tired all the time? Turns out that was one of the reasons. I wasn't eating enough. But yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you soon. feel free to pop in for the movie later if you can / want. And yeah, I'll see you around soon enough. Take care for the millionth time. And yeah, later guys. Thanks for chilling. Means a lot to me. You all rule a lot. Bye bye.